that back to you. But boating about 20 overnight, so good conditions. So 7-3 to all those listening and any shortwave listeners. Over to you, James, VK6B Tickley.
VK6VET, VK6NJW in the group. Yeah, thanks for coming back to me, Ron. Okay, mate, we'll talk to you later on during the weekend. I did hear you on 2 metres this afternoon, but yeah, it's a duck inside, so no worries, mate. And good to hear you there, Steve. So just to answer your question, just what I normally run is just the 857 and the 80 metre dipole. I think I've told you before with the ladder line. Like it's the universal antenna, and I get it. So you're running the amplifier. I think that might be the one you made. I'm not really sure, but I appreciate if you turn it off and on. That'll give me a pretty good indication as well. If you're in a position to do that, Steve, VK6CS, VK6NJW, VK6AB.
VK6CS with the group. Cheers, Warren, if you're disappearing. And thanks for that. I just actually set the, well, I'm holding the camera. I just recorded the last little bit of Warren there, and just recorded a bit of yourself there, James. So I might put that on the channel later on, and you can see how you sound and how your signal looks on the S meter. I've got all the processing off at the moment on the receive audio. I think it actually sounds better with that stuff off. It's not actually, well, certainly not while I'm holding the camera. It's not that easy to just flick the linear on and off, because if I put the linear on bypass, then I've got to turn the drive power. The drive radio output power at the moment is only 16 watts. I'd have to turn that up to 50 or 100 to do the comparison. But I'll actually see if I can do that. Just come back with 100 watts next time. VK6AV with the group. Evening, Al. Go ahead, VK6S.
And acknowledging Kevin there. G'day, Steve and Kevin and James. Haven't heard you for a while. I knew you were out there, but you would have been playing on your digital box of tricks more than likely. And also, well, 40 metres hasn't been getting well into Perth, but I guess you're more 80 metres at night when you're not
the
working.
old valve amplifier.
I'm down in Augusta. I've been here for a couple of weeks or so, and enjoying the cold.
Only running it at 200 watts output, because that's all the tuner will take. I haven't got the new auto tuner in line yet.
Just before Easter, I think I'll go. Good catch up with you guys, and I'll put it back over to you, Kev. VK6 Golf Tango for the group, VK6AV. Yeah, VK6AV, VK6AV. Who do I put it to, Alice? Yeah, put it back to James there. Thank you. VK6. I've forgotten the call sign. Is that wrong since I was supposed to?
NJW.
Yeah, can't think of it at the present moment. Anyway, good evening there, James. Sorry about that. You need to come up a bit more often, mate.
James will do, Kev. Sorry about the wobbling
NJW
here.
there. The old computer clicked in then.
Yes,
NJW. So we hadn't forgotten you completely altogether there, James. And Steve, yeah, you're coming through well with that amplifier there. You're pushing 20 plus there. It's all good. And what a pleasant day. I was supposed to attend a funeral this afternoon at 2:30, but when I got up there wasn't any parking space. The whole character street was chock-a-block. I went round the corner into Sainsbury Street. That was chock-a-block, and I was parked on the verge up past the crematorium. I thought, damn it, I'm not walking all that way back to the what's-name, so I'll turn around and just carry on home. One of my mates come in later this afternoon. I mentioned to him, he said, that might be someone, I think he said someone by the name of Sands. It was into trucking and, carting sand and metal and all this sort of stuff. I don't know who it is, but whatever it was a hell of a facility. diverge as well. Absolutely colossal, and they certainly wouldn't have got into the big crematorium. Not all the people were there. So anyway, I came home and
It's going to adjust the power to 100 watts.
And had a toaster just
And run it without the amplifier.
So anyway, that was the afternoon. Just came down this afternoon for a while. So yeah, not a great deal done. Just did a little repair job in the jet first thing this morning.
Okay, now I've got the amplifier switched out.
VK NJW, VK6 Golf Tango. VK6 Golf Tango, VK6 NJW and the group. And good day, Al. How you going there, mate? Good to see you up there. Yeah, it's never nice when people kick the bucket. I suppose, yeah, it'd be good if he or she had a long life, that's for sure. But it's never a happy occasion, is it? But no worries. I'll just put it back over to Steve. He's just doing a bit of testing. He said he was going to turn the amp off. It might be a bit difficult. Just for your information, Steve, I was running the 857 beforehand, and I always get better reports on this, not so much with the signal strength, but people say it's better audio on this one. So it's the commercial radio, VX1700, which I believe is the same as your 450. My research has told me. So yeah, let's see how you go anyway, Steve. So I'll get you back to 100 watts now. VK6CS, VK6NJW in the group.
VK6NJW with the group, VK6CS. Yeah, just back to the 450 running the 100 watts now, James. So no amplifier on there. The signal should have only dropped 3 dB. I mean, the difference between 100 watts and 200 watts is only 3 dB, so I wouldn't expect too much of a difference. Your audio does sound better on the other radio, and on the radio you were just using there. And just for your information, I've just recorded the last few overs of the QSO, starting from when Warren left. And I think I'll upload it on the channel so you guys can see how you all look on the S meter and sound coming through the speaker. So just very quickly, James, back to yourself. Is there much difference in the signal, over?
No, I can't discern any difference, Steve. But like I said, I've changed radios. And just quickly clarify, you said it sounds better on the other radio. So do you mean this radio or the previous radio? I was a little bit confused about that. I guess your audio's taken a little bit of a dive. When I say dive, probably about 10% from my ears.
Okay, 10%.
But this one doesn't have an S meter like the other one does. But it sounds with a blind taste test, I'd say nothing at all, Steve Blake.
Yeah, okay, Roger James. Well, thank you very much for that, mate. And yes, the radio you're using now, in my opinion, sounds better. So I'll just hang around for one more round, and I'll come back with the amplifier on, and then I'll just get a couple of comparisons from you guys, if you don't mind, and then I'll disappear and leave you to it. I think it's over to Al, VK6AV with the group, VK6CS.
VK6 Echo Alpha.
Oh, Echo Alpha, look at that.
Yeah, someone else here, Echo Alpha, Ian, I believe.
Big signal, Ian.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Good copy down here. You're about a 20/9, good audio and everything else to report down in Augusta. And everybody's up around there over the 9, so it's...
Good signal from AV too.
It's all good. So, yeah, I'll hand it around to you, Ian. How's the radio thing going? I guess you're on the other one now, I'm not sure. VK6 Echo Alpha to take, and you handed back around to Kevin there, over to Golf Tango. Yeah, good day, Al. Not sure what you mean with radios, but it's back on the main chat. And Steve, just you would put solid 20 over it to me, and Richard NJW, you're about a 15, so it's
feedback up here in the Jolma. VK6 Golf Tango. Good evening, Kip. VK6VA.
Yeah, VK6VA, VK6 Golf Tango, VK6JW Techniques. And good evening there, Ian. Excellent signal coming through, mate. Everybody's around the 20 over with me, at the present moment. And speed, I couldn't detect any great difference at all between the amplifier and the straight 100 watts. Signal-wise, you're much about the same, but just a bit over the 20 over. And audio seems much the same, so I couldn't detect any great difference between the amplifier and the single radio on its own. It's 100 watts.
That's pretty much what I expected.
Everybody's pushing about 20 over here, no worries at all.
It's reasonably quiet tonight, 80 metres as well.
The chap that I was going to see, he was well into his 80s, could have been 90s. And
he's had a good
so I
run.
don't know how many actually got to his funeral, but I couldn't find a spot, and I wasn't walking all the way from where I could have parked down to the front of the to pick up the what's name. Would have been getting close to a kilometre, I'd say. Now I'll go home and I'll pull the scotch out and I'll drink a toast to the gentleman. That's what I did. And it wasn't out of your bottle either, Alan. It was a single malt. So there you go. Yeah, VK6 NJW, the Techniques, VK6 Golf Tango.
VK6 Golf Tango, VK6 NJW and the group. Yeah, good evening, Ian. Ian. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't think he's made that much. So you made an effort, didn't you? But okay, Steve, which sounds like Kevin concurs. There was a fellow down at Port Kennedy, it's probably about 12 months ago. He put on his 400 watt amplifier and I told him to say, well, you know yourself, we're so close to one another, it doesn't make much of a difference. But thanks very much for you gave me the check on this one and the other one, so it sort of confirmed my suspicions. So a lot of people said, yeah, that commercial said it does sound it's got a bit more grunt, not so much the power. I mean, the power's the same, but maybe just the
signal's good too,
the audio. The audio might be a bit stronger. So you're another one who's confirmed that, so that's good. Okay, Steve, I'll put it back over to you, mate. It sounds like you're going to have a kind of tiny takies or something like that. So good to hear. VK6CS, VK6NJW and the group, then maybe we'll flip back over to Alpha Victor.
VK6BMW.
VK6CS with the group with the amplifier back on. Yeah, I wouldn't really expect much of a difference there, James. As I say, going from 100 watts to 200 watts, which I've just done, is only 3 dB. If you think 6 dB per S point, so if I was 9 plus 20 with the 200 watts, I'd be 9 plus 17 with the 100 watts. So you might notice a bit more of a difference if I could run the amplifier at full legal, and get a 6 dB improvement. Might be a little more noticeable. But okay, well, thanks all the same for the reports, guys. It would be nice to hear that it made a noticeable difference, but it's as I say, I expected that it's not going to make not going to make too much of a difference. But there we go. Yeah, in fact, I'll probably disconnect it and switch it off for next time. Although I might have a crack at it with the 400 watts and try it with the other auto tuner. Anyway, evening Simon, evening Ian. Very good signal from you, Ian, as always. And that I'm still recording, so it's going to take forever to upload this, but I'll probably upload it overnight, and you can all see what your signals look and sound like tomorrow. And FBMW, pretty quick, Simon. but certainly sounded like a good signal from yourself. All right, well, I always disappear rapidly when large groups appear, and as James said, I've got to go and open a can of tiny taters, so I'll say cheers all, and I'll catch you around, no doubt, and I'll put it over to you, Simon, and I'm not sure who you put it over actually to. I'm not sure where Ian came in, whether it was, I think it might have been after AV. Anyway, cheers all. I'll probably continue recording for another couple of minutes, and I'll catch you another time. VK6FBMW and VK6CS with the group.
VK6CS, VK6FBMW, returning the group, and yeah, good evening, Steve, and everyone else on frequency. Yeah, you're absolutely cracking in here, Steve. Well over sending the needle at my place, so that's very positive. I've only just put the radio on, actually. It's been a busy day, and so I just thought I'd come and tune up and see whether anyone was on frequency, which is
that's a good signal, Simon.
So it sounds like Alan's also there. I'm not sure who else is there. Oh, well, James, of course. I wanted to catch up with James, so I'll put it over to Alan, and I think you said someone else was there as well. VK6AV, VK6FBMW in the group.
Hey, good evening, Simon. Good to hear your voice. And taking signal down here, 15 over 9 or something around there. Everyone's up over the 9 tonight.
He's probably 300 odd kilometres away.
This is it. I'm hoping if I go in half an hour they'll be done by themselves, but I've got a feeling that it won't happen. Yeah, so, you know, it's good to catch up. 40 metres was all right today for a bit.
Thanks all the same. Would have been good to. Thanks all the same. Would have been good to hear that it was a bit better. That's probably what I expected.
VK2 TTA, Kevin, you'll know, with me WF. And I stayed him on 40 for about 20 minutes. So it was a good signal, about 8. Signal strength 8. Yeah, so not a lot of comment on about at the moment. I'll hand it back over to you, James, and yeah, can carry on around. VK6NJW, VK6AB Portable.
Cheers to take VK6 Echo Alpha.
Hey guys, I don't any of the stuff where I come in, but good to hear all. And Simon, good, lovely audio out of your rig there. Very good. Good to catch up with you again, Ian up here in Gilmar. What's that funny Tommy? Right, with a funny accent, Steve, is it? Yeah. Righty, Steve. Your audio was running about, your bandwidth was running about 3.3 kilohertz. That's what you're transmitting on now, and he was still pushing a good solid 20 over, but it didn't really change on your application, the amplifier. So just a bit of feedback there, Steve.
Thanks.
Okay, guys, I'll hang around. I'll get down to 160 and
Unfortunately, that's the sort of feedback I expected, but
VK6AV, VK6CA.
It comes to me. VK6, I think VK6FBOS is in the background there too. You there, Richard?
Blimey, it's got a big group
Good
tonight.
evening, everybody. I didn't put out a call, but it might have been somebody else there, Kevin, over.
I thought I heard you put a call out about the same time as Simon there, but you take it and then pass it to me, over.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I didn't put out a call. I've just been listening there. The queue was quite long, so I was quite happy just to sit on the side and listen to everybody. Everybody's been wrecking me needle down here tonight. Steve sort of really flattened everything here, just about jumped out the other side, and everybody else has got mighty fine signals as well. So it's a really a real good nice signal down this way there. VK6GT, VK6FBOS in the group.
Yeah, VK6FBOS, VK6.
That's a good signal from FBOS as well. They're all good tonight. Good signals.
VK6CS is full of pin, and EA full of pin.
Yep, I've pulled the pin, Kev. I'm about to go off. All right, well, I think that's everybody. I think I'll leave them to it, even though it's quite pleasant to listen to tonight. There's not much in the way of noise. Everybody's a very good signal tonight, but I'm on my knees here, so it's not a very comfortable position. And I think I'll turn this thing off. I mean, it looks nice, all glowing away there, and it's putting out 200 watts PEP, but you know, the radio on its own puts out 100 watts PEP, and it's only a 3 dB difference. It's half an S point. It's not really enough, as you could probably see. The signals were dancing up and down, you know, between 9 and 20, even 40 dB over 9. So 3 dB is going to be lost in that quite easily. So that's why I got the report saying that no one could really tell the difference. So as I say, it would have been nice to hear that it had made some sort of difference, but yeah, it's pretty much what I expected. I hope you found that interesting or informative, or both. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.